Freedom is never safeguarded, people. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom. Now, the only way you can have peace is to eliminate those injustices, and the American white man is not going to eliminate. He's going to talk that pretty talk, but he'll still continue to practice those inhuman deeds. And anytime you beg another man to set you free, you'll never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourself.
Years ago, the American white man used to put on a white sheet and use the bloodhound against Negroes. Today, they have taken off the white sheet and put on police uniforms and traded in the bloodhounds for police dogs. And they're still doing the same thing. The late Malcom X. Born in Omaha, Nebraska, and the son of a Baptist minister, Malcolm Little grew up with violence. Whites killed several members of his family, including his father. As a youngster, he went to live with his sister in Boston, where he started a career of crime that he continued in New York's Harlem as a drug peddler and a pimp. While serving a prison term for burglary in 1952, he converted to Islam and undertook an intensive program of study and self-improvement, movingly detailed in the autobiography of Malcom X. He wrote constantly to Elijah Muhammad, head of the black separatist nation of Islam, which already claimed the loyalty of several of his brothers and sisters. Upon release from prison, Little went to Detroit, met with Elijah Muhammad, and dropped the last name Little, adopting X to symbolize the unknown African name his ancestors had been robbed of when they were enslaved. Soon he was actively speaking and organizing as a Muslim minister. This angry and articulate preaching, he condemned white America for its treatment of blacks, denounced the integration movement as black self-delusion, and advocated black control of black communities. During the turbulent 1960s, he was seen as inflammatory and dangerous. In 1963, a storm broke out when he called President Kennedy's assassination a case of chickens coming home to roost, meaning that white violence long directed against blacks had now turned into on itself. The statement was received with flurry, and Elijah Muhammad denounced him publicly. Shocked and already disillusioned with the leader because of his reputed involvement with several women, Malcom X went on a pilgrimage to Mecca and then traveled to several African countries where he was received as a fellow Muslim. When he returned home, he was bearing a new message. Islam is a religion that welcomes and unites people of all races in the oneness of Allah. On the night of February 21st, 1965, he was preaching at Harlem's Audubon Ballroom, and he was assassinated.